Underground crypto, breaking stereotypes, navigating through the world of crypto hype. A passing mainstream, they're on the rise, educating the masses, opening our eyes. Underground crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey.
Welcome everybody back to Underground Crypto, here to deep dive another Underground Crypto, kind of getting back to some of the videos that we started the channel with, really looking at some brand new or at least newly listed on pretty much no-name exchange, lowest tier exchange platforms like a GGX. If you're not familiar with a GGX, I understand most people are not, and I wasn't really either until about 6 months ago. Anyways, Osmium is the coin that I plan on going over today. Hit the like, share, the subscribe button, the notification bell if you want to get these videos, if you're deep into crypto and want to deep dive and do some research with us. I do understand that this channel is probably a little bit advanced for your average new person to crypto. So if you're watching this and you're not really advanced in all the language and definitions of things that we're saying, maybe stick with us and kind of get yourself acclimated to some of these deeper things in crypto, because you're going to advance much faster. I will say, if you stumbled across this for whatever reason and you are newer to crypto, you kind of stumbled into a good place, because a lot of your other channels cater to kindergarten crypto people, and they really don't give you that much of what we consider to be alpha or deep information. So anyways, this is a newly listed coin. Is it brand new? I don't really know if it's a brand new coin, but it is probably relatively new, I would think. Anyways, it's worth about $8.43 right now. There was one thing that I really liked about Osmium that we are going to point out later on here in the video. Alright, Osmium, driving blockchain innovation. And again, guys, this is their website. If you go over on a GGX, it'll take you, if you click market, it'll take you to spot. Then you click new listings, that'll get you where we are. Over here under links, the little house is their website. Obviously, the little bird is Twitter, and so on and so forth. Let's pop over here. So they do have a white paper. We'll click on it. We're not going to read the entire white paper, or even, I'm just going to read this little introduction. That's really it. These are the type of things that I don't know if people really want me to bore them to death with reading all these things. Maybe we could just do a separate video on actually reading white papers in general, so that would be interesting. Alright, the introduction says, it has been a little over 15 years since Bitcoin's Genesis block. Although blockchain has evolved immensely, the technology has a long way to go before becoming truly mainstream. For this to happen, a leap in innovation is necessary. If we stop and think about how various blockchain initiatives approach innovation, the majority of existing projects can be categorized as followed, and that's going to be 1, the largest and most ambitious projects out there. 2, niche projects, same thing. Meme coins, scams, small projects with dedicated teams and ambitious goals. So what do they consider themselves when it comes to those categories? If we ignore the hundreds of blockchains out there that have no ambition of creating anything useful for the blockchain, we are left with a handful of mature projects, a few rising stars, and a dozen of diamonds in the rough. One of the key things that sets successful innovative projects apart from the rest of the pack is a proper source of independent funding for future development that is in line with the objectives of the project's community. You're going to see as we read the website why that is relevant to this project, because this project is unique. Now, let's go to about, and you'll see what I'm talking about, because you don't really see a lot of projects with this kind of goal, which is kind of making its own little niche. So Osmium was born from a very simple idea to promote and reward talent in the blockchain space. It is our goal to drive innovation and to give back what we create to the entire crypto community. we shall create a unique ecosystem that will have the capability to identify and fund innovative projects that can help the entire blockchain space. So they're really about rewarding and creating initiative and a reward system for those that spend their time to develop things on the blockchain, which is cool. I think the biggest takeaway here is they're going to have, I think we talk about it later, they have like a fund where, they take a fee on their network and stuff and from the mining, and then they reinvest that money into a fund where they actually give grants and money to small projects and startups so that they can get, some wind in their sails and actually move forward. So it says, why Osmium? Which is a great, statement, because really, why Osmium? In this world of, 30,000 crypto projects, it's probably more than that. Value over time. We will increase value using low maximum supply and an attuned reduction process, but primarily by developing innovative projects. Merged mining, which is a really cool concept, honestly. Osmium supports merged mining with any X11 coin. This unique feature gives our ecosystem a more stable hash rate and block frequency. And I think they're going to talk more about that, so I won't go into detail just yet. Community focus. Our project rests on building a strong community that shall help drive blockchain innovation. Decentralized governance. We shall fund innovative projects using our super block rewards with the help of a decentralized governance model. So that's getting at what I was going to start talking about, and that is they're going to fund projects by using super block rewards. So what they hold aside for super block rewards, you can see down under here where it says block rewards under the tokenomics. Super block rewards is 5%. So 5% is going to go help decentralized governance model and fund the innovative projects that they wish to fund. We use master nodes to increase security of our chain and enable decentralized governance. So then we come into tokenomics. Now the tokenomics of this coin are kind of what got me a little bit excited about this coin, because the tokenomics are kind of bananas here as far as just simply price go up. Not so much the tech. I don't know the ins and outs of all this tech. I know it's an X11 algorithm when it comes to mining, but I don't really know all the ins and outs of their tech. So the initial block reward is 1 osmium, and then the mining rewards is 45%, masternode 45%, management fees 5%, and a super block reward 5%. I'm not sure what the management fees, how that's actually going to be taken care of. Blockchain max supply 1.2 million osmium. For reference, Bitcoin has 21 million coins, and it's max supply. So 1.2 million is not a lot of coins at all, and you need 500 osmium just for a masternode collateral. So people who want to have a masternode are going to have to buy at least 500 osmium, which maybe helps put some market cap here. And then market cap, divided by 1.2 million gives you your per coin price, and I could see this go up quite a bit. Reward reduction is every 6 months, so it's basically having a reduction. See, in Bitcoin we have a halving every 4 years, which literally the reward comes and is cut in half. It's halved. That's what the halving stands for. And this is having a reduction every 6 months. And I don't know what it's being reduced by. I don't think it's being reduced by half, but we don't know yet. Block frequency is 1.5 minutes. So I think that's 1.5 minutes for every block. And then the aggregators they have, Live Coin Watch, Minepool Stats, and Coin Paprika. Here's their Osmium wallet. I'm not a big fan of downloading these random wallets until projects become bigger and have really proven themselves and have a lot of downloads on their wallets and no exploits and hacks and stuff. And if I can hold this somewhere else, I would, like a hardware wallet or something. I would much rather do that, because again, who knows what you're downloading when you download those. And then here's all their socials, and you can see the website is not ridiculously long like some of the other websites are. Then you got how to mine, their mining pools and other mining pools. We're not going to go into that right now. And then you have your masternode setup if you're interested in getting 500 osmium. Let's see. You need 500 osmium. They're about $8.40. So 100 of them would cost you about $840. So $840 times 5 is what you would be looking at just to get started. It's quite a bit of money, but when you think about needing 32 Ethereum to create a masternode, it's a far less barrier to entry than, other projects would be as far as having a masternode goes. Let's pop over to their Twitter. Let's give them a follow so that we can, try to aggregate all the different projects that we follow and the important information that they put out into one page. And that page would be my page, CryptoRon @_ground crypto. And again, that's @_ground crypto. Follow me over there, and I will do my best to try to keep up with, reposting important things. Let's see how active we got here. So they only have 90 followers. That could be a red flag. That's more of a red flag depending on how long a project has been out or on Twitter. But I'm pretty confident this is a pretty new project, so I'm not going to hold it against them too much that they only have 90 followers. But I would like to see that number grow substantially, because look, they're only getting like 126, 221 views on these posts. So in proportion, 90 is pretty good. So it says, it is our pleasure to announce a collaboration between Osmium and iNodes. iNodes is the top shared masternode service that will become Osmium's primary shared masternode provider. I am thrilled to say that you can start stacking your Osmium and getting masternode rewards, right? And click read more, and it doesn't want to load right now at iNodes. So there wasn't really much left to that. So this is, for example, one of the things I would go ahead and repost, because if you're interested in this, you might want to, know that they're partnering with this iNodes. Maybe you know what that is if you're into mining. So 11 hours ago, we're just looking at frequency, 359, that's better. April 20th, April 18th, so it seems like they did skip a day there. We got some other posts down here. So when I actually originally did this video, they didn't have as many posts because it was like 2 days ago when I first recorded it. And hopefully this one is being recorded properly. And I don't have to do it again, because that'll really suck at this point. Let's see if there's any critical information that we really want to put in here. Think about this. $8.43 and a whole bunch of other numbers per coin right now. And it's trying to say it only has $158,000 in the project. I mean, just think about it. I don't know how great this project is, but you have a couple people with some, large capital come in here and throw 100,000, $1 million, a couple million, then that price is going to go way up. Makes me interested to buy some. I might buy $40, $50 worth of it. At this time right now, I do want to say I do not own any of these, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only telling you what I'm doing, and everything is educational purpose. If you need a financial advisor, find a financial advisor. I'm sure they're out there. Now, we covered Twitter. I know that I have them actually on Discord already. Hopefully it is recording this, or I will be just cutting this out of the video, won't I? So, announcements. It says, yesterday's announcement is my pleasure to announce collaboration between Osmium and iNodes. There are several things you might find interesting. It is a real registered company. It has been in operation for 3 years. iNodes is running over 1,000 master nodes. They have 15,000 active users, not a typo. Osmium will be the 5th coin iNodes has decided to add. iNodes uses reward pooling to get rewards even on incomplete masternodes. So that's some interesting stuff there if you're into that kind of thing. It is interesting that iNodes only has 4 other coins beside Osmium, and the fact that they would even be interested in this coin when it seems like super new. And then here you say we got word from Egegix that deposits and withdrawal issues has been resolved. Cool. So whatever issues I didn't even know they were having, well, it's been it's been taken care of. Alright guys, that's pretty much everything. I can't really see anything else here that we really need to talk about. My gut feeling about this, from a money-making perspective, speculating perspective, number go up perspective, I'm not necessarily giving a rating based off of tech. I'm going to have to say I give this project about a 6 or a 7 as far as being profitable to purchase at this time, just because of its tokenomics, purely because of its tokenomics. And if the fund that they raised for putting money towards grants and stuff in other projects, the 5% of the money in the network that's being taken to put into that fund goes into their market cap, well, then I'm even more bullish on this. The tech seems alright. It's its own little niche. I don't see a lot of coins, so it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of competitors to this little niche that they're like in or creating. And yeah, so I'm going to give it about a 6 or a 7 as far as making money over time. Alright guys, Crypto Ron out. Hope you enjoyed the video.